Good morning or good afternoon or good evening whenever you're watching this video. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Naomi. I am a South African living in the United Kingdom. And if you are wanting to watch my other videos, there's a series called Different where I discuss different things about what's different between South Africa and England, and or sometimes just watching a video about some of the things can help you with if you're looking to do something yourself. I do different things like the weather, words, school, post office, things like that. If you're interested, go and have a look. Otherwise, welcome to today's video. Today's video is just going to be about our experience with using VFS. VFS is actually VFS Global, and they are I would say they're a company that help people around the world apply for passports and visas, etc. In other countries. So those of you who have watched my High Commission video, VFS is very different, and you don't need to post off anything. You basically go onto the website, pick what you need done, print out the documents you need, make sure you have the accompanying documents, and then you make your appointments and you go to VFS in we went to the one in London. There are other VFSs around the UK. You would just need to look at one that is closest to you, and you go to the VFS on that day at that time, and you would do your passport. Now, if you've watched my High Commission video, you're probably going, but why are you doing another passport? It's very simple. We have 3 daughters. Casey and Hannah are our twins. They are 18. So they needed an adult passport and they needed their ID book. Leah is only 9, so she just needs a child passport. If you have children yourself, you know that the South African children passports are only valid for 5 years. So you do need to keep updating them every 5 years. We are also going to be applying for visas in July this year. So it's July 2023. And of course, we need up-to-date passports for all 3 of our children. So we decided to do Leah's at pretty much the same time as Casey and Hannah's. But because it was just a very simple child passport renewal, we could use VFS. If it is not a simple passport renewal that you need to go and have a look at the High Commission website and have a look and see what you may need, if you need to go to the consulate or if you can use VFS. Video now in the way that you can go ahead and book your appointment for your child, or if you are like me and you're a South African and you're living in the UK and you need to just update your passport, and it's so simple, just an update, you can also use VFS as well. My husband is a dual citizen, so he is a citizen of the UK and of South Africa. So what he does is if he ever needs his passport renewed, he would then use VFS as well. You will of course be looking for VFS on Google. I will also put a link in the description as well. So you are going to go to Passport Services, the tab that says Passport Services. You will then click on I'm a resident of. So you are for now a resident of the United Kingdom. You will then click there, click on the United Kingdom. You will then say, and a citizen of. So if you are renewing your South African passport, you are, of course, a resident of South Africa. You click there and you click go. You will now come to the main page of VFS. There is a message there in yellow. Please just read it for yourself if you are planning on doing this procedure in the near future. I've just clicked dismiss because I'm not actually booking. I'm just talking you guys through this. So there are various tabs here. You are going to go, I would suggest you go find a centre first. So there are 3 centres in the UK. There is Edinburgh, London and Manchester. We went to London because we live in Kent. There's also their opening times, but we'll get to that in a bit. You are now going to apply for Passport Services. This is a step-by-step guide. Let us walk you through the process. If you stick to this, it is very easy. So you're going to now click on Identify the Passport Service type. So you are applying for your passport or your child passport. So you've got a child passport or an adult passport. We, of course, applied for a child passport for Leah. So you're going to click on Child Passport. There is documents here that they have attached for you to read and to make sure that you have everything that you need. Of course, at the top of this page, you will see it says any child over the age of 15 and a half must apply for ID book and passport at the High Commission. They are now telling you which prescribed forms you need from the government, which is the DHA 73 and DHA 5 or 20. Then they are giving you the supporting documents, so current passport, etc. Please make sure to go to the website yourself and read these. These are very, very important. The photos they're required, you can do it at at the VFS. For child passport, both parents must be present. The parents that are on the birth certificate must be there. It's very simple. And then, of course, you get to your fee. And again, this is the service fee on top of the cost of a passport. So the cost of the service fee right now is £35. This is March 2023. Okay, we are now going to go back, and then I'm going to show you how to do the adult part, well, just the documents. There they give you all the documents, again, the prescribed forms, the DHA 73, etc., that you need to fill in to update your passport, an adult passport. Then these are your certified supporting documents. Please remember these documents must be certified. Make sure that you find out where you can get your documents certified, or you can get them certified at the post office. That's where we certified Leah's documents, at the post office. Now, this is just all the things that you need. Again, please go onto the website yourself and read through all of these very carefully. I have highlighted them for you to have a look at, but there is quite a bit there. There's some more there. And then things like if you have a dual nationality, so like Martin is a British citizen and a South African citizen, make sure you have your registration papers, because your foreign passport is not proof of how you acquired your foreign citizenship. Okay? And then, of course, if you are a dual citizen, you will need to have your letter of retention of your South African citizenship. You can do your photos at VFS as well. And lastly, your fees. Please make sure to read this. This is the fee on top of the price of the passport. So this fee is £35 for an adult for a regular passport. But please remember, this is on top of the cost of your passport. So this is VFS's service fee. We are now going to begin your application. So the documents. It is important that you bring the correct documents with you. For every document submitted, you must provide the original document, which is certified, and a photocopy. If your certified documents are not in English, the certified documents must be translated into English by a sworn translator. Photos, I've just clicked on the DHA 73. DHA 73, I'm just showing you what the document looks like. You would need to just make sure that you are bringing all the correct documents with you. Number 3 is book an appointment. You go right there to book an appointment. Now, obviously, I'm not going to actually book an appointment because I don't need to, but you would click on book now, and then you will go through the procedure of going to book your appointment. You just need to take note here when you click on book an appointment. If you're part of a family group, you'll have to book individual appointments for each member of the family or group. Please state the full name of each applicant, etc. Once you've booked your appointment, you'll receive an appointment confirmation email along with the letter of appointment. Please print this and bring it on the day of your scheduled appointment. We did that, and obviously you need to hang on to that. But remember what I said, because it was just Leah, I still had to book for Martin, so it was 2 appointments, but it was actually only 1. Once you've made your application, you will pay the fees at the application centre by credit card or debit card. Fees can also be paid by cash, except in Edinburgh and Manchester. Other modes of payment are not accepted. VFS Global charges the service fee of £35. Okay, there it is again. They are telling you, but of course, if you are a bit like me and you don't read properly, you may miss that. So please remember to take your card with you. Visit an application centre. So now, remember what I said to you in the beginning when we looked at where the centres were. You need to find one that is in closest vicinity to you. Okay, sorry, I've jumped ahead on there. Please remember to read this tracking. This is very, very important because it shows you how to, it tells you that
it takes an average of 6 months. So please just remember that. Okay. Right, now I've clicked on attend a center. So I'm going to go now and I'm going to click on London, because we went there, and it gives you the address. It gives you all the things that you need to know down the side, down the right hand side there. Well, sorry, the address is on the left. Okay. It says mode of payment, cash or credit card or debit card. We used Martin's debit card. The address is there, 66 Wilson Street, etc. It even gives you the option to view it on Google Maps. You then go to opening hours. Oh, sorry. Yes, sorry. You go to, oh, sorry, this is Edinburgh. They do cash or credit card, debit card. There's their address. Again, you can view it on Google Maps. And lastly, Manchester. There's they take cash or credit card, debit card. There is their address, and of course you can view it on Google Maps. Okay, now this one I should have done on each one. So you see now their passport collection time is different to the time that we were given in London. Please make sure that when you are, whichever center you are going to, you are checking the opening hours, that you can collect your that you can go and that you can collect your passport. That's very important. Okay, so London, you can see the opening hours there. Passport collection was, but sorry, they say 4 and 5:30. We were told between 4 and 5. So yeah, find out from them when you're there. And that is basically all. It is a very easy website to work your way through. Do yourself a favor, go on and have a look for yourself. And I promise you it's not that difficult. Let's continue with the video.
Is one or two things that you need to remember. If you are applying for a child passport, you do need to just book the appointment as parent plus child, because for some reason they don't let you just apply for the child alone. Just remember something that is very important when it comes to children's passports: both parents have to be present. If there are 2 parents on the birth certificate, there have to be 2 parents at the appointment. So on Leah's birth certificate, it has Martin's name and it has my name. We both had to be with Leah to do her passport. Once you have done everything and you've gone through all the steps on the website and everything, and your appointment is booked and you are getting closer to the day, make sure you have all the accompanying documents. So for example, if it is a child passport, you would need their current passport, you would need an unabridged birth certificate, and you would need yours and your spouse's ID books, yours and your spouse's passports, things like that. If it is just you and it's just your adult passport, you would need your current passport, your ID documents or your smart card, and other documents that are verifying who you are. All the accompanying documents are listed on the VFS website, which you would have just seen in the video. It gives you a list of everything. Make sure you do 2 copies of all accompanying documents. Now, something that is different from VFS to the High Commission is VFS ask you to have your documents certified on your own. Now, we were quite concerned because we didn't know how to go about getting our documents certified. It is very easy. You go to your local post office and ask them, do they certify documents? Our post office in the center of our town was very nice. The lady behind the counter was lovely. She certified all my documents. It does come at a cost. Make sure that you have your card with you because you will need to pay to have your documents certified. And now make sure all your goodies are in a folder or a file of some kind, so that when you arrive at VFS tomorrow or whenever you're going to be there, make sure that your documents are nice in a folder and ready. So it's the next day, you're in London. You get to London, however, if you're going on the train or if you're going by car or a friend's giving you a lift into London, you get to VFS. Make sure you are there with good time before your appointment. You don't want to be late for your appointment. So you go in, you get to the door. There will be a man at the door. Sometimes there's a queue, sometimes there isn't. Just tell the man you are there to go and renew your South African passport. he will direct you to the reception. The people behind the glass doors at the reception glass screen are very nice. They'll tell you where to go. You go up to the South African section. There is a visa section and there is a passport section. So you need to go to the passport section. You will also at the reception be issued with a number. Make sure you watch the screens for your number. Remember, like I said, well, if you've watched my other consular, if you've watched the High Commission video, just be friendly to the staff that are there at VFS. They are there to do a job. They are, you know, they are just like everybody else. If you're friendly, nice, polite, smile, they will be the same with you. Now, there is something that you need to remember about using VFS. VFS is a company that are doing you a service. So, here's receipt here with me. You need to remember one thing, that you are going to be paying for her passport. Oh, sorry. You're going to be paying for the passport, whether it's yours or your child's passport. That is £58 right now. We are in March 2023. So right now, a passport costs £58. Okay. There is a service fee. So VFS charge you a service fee right now, March 2023. That is £35. Okay. Then we paid for the SMS service fee, which was £2.50. We also paid for Leah to have her photograph done there at the VFS, because then we didn't have to go and find a place to do a passport photo. The lady basically asked her to stand up with a white wall behind her. She took the photo, bang, done. And that cost us £12. So altogether, our total was £107.50. It was a bit of a surprise because we didn't realize that there was a service fee on top of the passport. So just remember, there is a service fee on top of the cost of the passport. The lady that was helping us, she did say 6 months. She said, look guys, I'm being honest, work on 6 months, but at the moment our turnaround time is about 4 to 6 weeks. I'm now going to insert a video of me outside VFS.
Okay, so we went into VFS, they were not on time. That was the first thing. Second thing, once we got there, they were very friendly, very helpful. The lady who helped us was very nice. The cost was more than we expected. Just make sure to always check your costs before you go. We're now going to go find the twins and see what they have. See you now.
Now that everything is over and done with and your passport is in the system, you will now get emails and I got an email and Martin got an SMS. So Leah's passport was we were constantly getting updates. We applied for Leah's passport on the 13th of February 2023. I'm not joking when I tell you I got an email exactly 4 weeks, a month later, because remember February only has 28 days. On the 13th of March, we got an email to say Leah's passport is ready for collection. It was a nice surprise. We were expecting more, 6 weeks, maybe more, but it was lovely. It was 4 weeks. It was done and dusted, bang, bang, and it was all finished. You need to remember that the collecting process for VFS is very similar to the High Commission. You will be given a time. So, for example, with VFS, you can only collect your passport Monday to Friday, 4 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So make sure you get there just a little bit early so you can join the queue and you can go, and they will send you up to the South African section where you wait in the queue with your number. Your number will get called, you'll give them the number, and they give you your brand new passport. I'm now going to insert a video of Martin just telling of his experience with collecting Leah's passport. Hello, Martin.
Hello.
Right, please tell me, how was your experience with fetching Leah's passport?
It wasn't too bad. When I got there, there was a line right down the road. They need to maybe mark it a little bit better. Got there and I thought, oh, well, here we go. We're standing in a long line. Luckily, there was a gentleman at the door, chatted to him, and he was like, oh, no, South African pickup, passport pickup, come through, and off we went. There was 3 of us, I think, at the door. We all 3 went down, got our ticket, went downstairs, and I think within 10 minutes I was done and on my way out with the passport.
Okay, and like with Casey and Hannah's, they cancelled the passport. They didn't do that at VFS, is
No,
that right?
they didn't do that at all. They just checked the passport for the name, checked mine for my name, and then handed over.
And you
the
did
new one.
have, you said you were a little bit rushed with checking the numbers though, because you obviously.
Well, the guy was obviously, he gave it over to me, said check the numbers. I had a look and moved on. So if there was anybody else coming in, they could do what they needed to do.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Bye.
So overall, VFS was a pleasant experience. It is nice that it is in London. It is on a different side of London to the High Commission, so you will need to make travel arrangements to go to the right place. But remember, their address is on the website. I did show you when I was going through all the things on the website that their address is there. Make sure that however you are getting to London, make sure you are going towards the right direction. And please just remember to be on time for your appointments. Other than that, we were very impressed with VFS. I think they were very professional. The staff were friendly and polite. Oh, just one small thing. They did run late with their appointment time, but the day we went there was a very busy day, so maybe that's why. Other than that, it was a pleasant experience. It did cost us a bit extra than the High Commission, but it was done. It needed to get done so that Leah got a brand new passport. And overall, it, like I said, it was a pleasant experience. It's done and dusted. Leah's got her new passport, and we can all now move along and apply for visas. I'm obviously not going to show you, but in Leah's old passport, it's this tiny little mite who was about, I think she was about 4 years old in this picture. She's really little. And now we have her passport with a 9-year-old in it. And it's just, it's so different. So old passport, new passport, and yeah, it's great. It wasn't a horrible procedure. No, it wasn't a horrible process. VFS is very nice. So like I say, if you need your passport done and you don't need to go to the High Commission, I would definitely suggest or recommend that you use VFS. But please just remember there is a service fee on top of your actual paying for your passport. So that's all I have to say for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it has been helpful. And I hope that if you know someone who is about to renew their passport and they're going to use VFS, please share the video. It would be great. And again, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I hope you have a great day further. Bye.